And good night. We are live at the Boom Boom Room. Tonight we have the Cue Ball Ninjas versus the Eliminators.
Wait a mic. Week 3, eh? Week 3. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Bung here on the ones. Ain't no twos, it's just the ones. So Mikey had a good opportunity to close out the last game. I don't know what the hell happened just now, but
No. No movement to row. Nope, Thoreau was on vacation. He's supposed to be back. I ain't seen nothing from him yet. I saw him. He was in the email that I sent him.
soft shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a little shot on that, so I guess he'll. He come off the four, off the long rail to get behind the 8. 4 and 8 goes to the same pocket. Oop, guess I was wrong. Wow. Amateur night.
This can do this one.
Okay. So Mikey has balling on. I don't see what he's thinking about. Good shot, nicely executed. This here is just, I tell you. Wow.
Good job.
So if you pay attention to the game, you'd realize that many games are lost and won with mistakes that you'd never dream you still make. I mean, with ball in hand, you shoot the 11 ball down the rail. You roll the ball into a position where you could get a shot off the ball that was in the center pocket for maybe 1 o'clock. Well, that would be 11 o'clock in that case. And just float it over to the rail for a bump dribble off the rail for the 8 ball into the opposite corner pocket. And these are kind of things that causes people to just lose games they should never ever lose. But it's all a part of the process, all a part of the learning process. So we get steady at the table rocket. Game number 2 in tonight's game. He's playing Ash. Sneaky. Ash is a pretty sneaky player. Definitely has the ability to turn this game around and win this game if said he makes a mistake. But let's just see how the break plays out and how this game goes. Pretty good break. Pretty good break. I like to see what he can take here. If he goes for the win, I couldn't see taking a chance on the 14 right now. It's just way too much at stake to get up cold and play a ball like that and try to tiki carry him off the back of this 6 ball and get it wrong. But unexperienced players said he is. He's going for the what is that, the 7 one. It's going small. And so now the task is working your way back to the 8 ball. Where do you put that 8 ball? Good shot at some point. You gotta get rid of this 4 because this 4 really don't give a whole lot of opportunities to do much. Gotta get that off the table. Okay, so I guess he's going 4. Be interesting to see what he can do in this 8 ball. Oh yeah? Okay, okay. Eight ball has some problems. So he is using inside English on a sinking cue ball. I mean, this is the easiest way to lose games that you're supposed to win. I can tell you, the player is sneaky as ash. There's no way in the world said he's supposed to get back to this table. and win this game without us at least scoring 7 points, or just outright winning the game. You say, Prince?
We getting access.
My days are full, too long gone, I retired. He's protecting the 8, but at some point he got to move to 9 to be able to win the game. Stun. Easy, good job. With no safety option, what do you do now? You just gotta go for the bank. Did he mark the pocket? Nah, I didn't like it. So this is an easy out. Let's play the right edge of the. He played the right edge of the 13, float behind the 9. What is he doing? Yeah, that center pocket is like a freaking closed basket for banks. I mean, it just accepts anything. And it was a cleanly bank shot. I mean, it's not much could go wrong with that. It's hard to miss them when you're banking into the center pocket.
Chance, they say they need you in Long Island.
So look, we got Sario coming in for game 3. I don't know what his opponent is yet. Oh, look like Drushin. Who playing next week? Drushin. Oh, okay, cool. And so any up and coming players who not also serious about pool yet, they're learning the game. I want you to pay attention to how most of the games are won and lost. A player runs out a couple of balls. He almost knows that he has no chance of running out the table, but he still advances and tries to run the table. Leaves the table wide open for the opponent. 95% of the games are won and lost in this manner. They break the table open, run a couple of balls, and leave the table wide open for the opponent. And in this day and time, the game has changed so much until that just don't fly anymore. You can't run 6, 7 and not be able to finish the game. So like in the last game where said he took such a long time to decide what he was going to do with the 8 ball. I mean, early on in the game, you got to make a decision of where you're going to put the 8 ball and how you can get it out of there. If your run don't go the way you decide in the beginning, you need to figure out how you can get that 8 ball out real quick. So this is pretty much an open table. Yeah, pretty much an open table. No balls touching really. And then you get balls evenly distributed to the top, bottom, and center of the table. A whole lot of choices. Yeah, he has to take. I would just give this table back some kind of hole because there's no shot here to go aggressive with. Well, hold on, I could be wrong. I wonder if you can see the 14. If I can see the 14, I'm taking it because I know I could get the 8 out or play the 8 down in this corner pocket here. The back of the 9 off the 12, so he's going for the 2-1. Good shot. Interesting to see what he does off the 5. You can't be missing shots like that. There's no way. What needs to happen here is the 12 on the long rail is in trouble. The 8 ball for him only really has one pocket, so gotta make some decisions right away. Got a flat angle on the 9. I mean, what do you do here? Draw. 12 don't work. Yeah, I've never taken that shot. And that shot right there pretty much opens the rock for the win. That angle. Everybody else used that angle just now to bump into the 1-8. So they say 9 ball is game angles. Well, 8 ball is too. You gotta always give yourself angles to be able to move the ball easier. You don't want to be trying to move the ball with stunt. It's a hell of a shot. This is why he's an eliminator. Good shot. Hard roll, but it's a pretty good shot. Not sure what bike system it is he's using, but either way he's committing to the bike. perfect world, there's absolutely no way Star is supposed to come back to the table after missing the 8 ball. With the 8 ball down on the short rail in that position. Just got outright win this game. Wow.
Again.
Wow, me. It's unbelievable. So did I put the commentator's curse on him? No. I just listen. With a road map, the way the table laid, there's absolutely no way. And when you approach the table in game situation, you got to be thinking, I mean, there's no way in the world your opponent's supposed to get back to the table. You don't have to be the best player in the league. You don't have to be a top player in the league. You just got to have the mindset that there's no way in the world I can allow the opponent to get back to the table when he has an 8 ball down on a short rail and I have the advantage. Just unheard of. Can't happen. Because at that, in that position, you had all the opportunities to protect the 8 ball or protect him from the 8.
No, first round. That's the 4th game. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna take over from Peter for a while he takes a break. Got Duran versus Lav, I believe, in the 4th game in the first round. Score after 3 games is 30-18. Eliminators lead. Cue ball ninjas. Alright, Duran Wilson has been playing pretty good as of late. He's got a nice break, a smooth stroke. See if we can put something together here. Sorry, Duran versus Ricky. Format goes the first round, home team breaks, the second round, the away team breaks, and in the third round they alternate. The home team gets 3 breaks, the away team gets 2 breaks. Pretty solid break. Ball. Got a couple to go. I don't know what he has to start with the solids. He may have the 2 ball in the corner if he decides to take that. He's got a combination with the 3 ball. I think he's going for the 2. shot. Rolled up a bit much. It's 5 ball up table. He used that to get back down table. Drew it just a bit too much. May have to take the 3 inside steep cut, or he has a combination 4-1.
Off the 5 off the real. To play the 6 for a breakout on the 3 would have been the 3 to go on the side.
Yeah, but it's steep. It's a real steep cut. I don't know if he can play it from where he is. He's calling the bank. Came short. Didn't leave his opponent much though. Able to touch the 10 ball, but he's got to get that 3 up table. Maybe come off with a long rail and try to get it behind the 11 and the 9 ball. It's going to take a nice touch to do that. Like he's looking at the 10 inside pocket, and that's from that angle is a really, really small pocket. See what he comes up with. He's calling it 10 inside. It's automatically going to bring him. He'd be tracking towards the 15 ball. You got to try not to get stuck on that ball if he can play it. And he underhits the ball. I got a shot on the 6 ball. No, he's playing the 3. Didn't see that. He's playing a 3 to go between the 8 and the 6. Try to get a shot on the 6 or the 4. Ideally, you want to play the 3, 1, 6, and then the 4 in the side pocket. 3, 1, 6, and then the 4 in the side pocket, 8 down in the corner. I bumped it. He's not even looking at the 4 ball because he's over the top of the 6. Need a good bounce to get a shot at the 1. He's got it. Just want to come off 2 rails, play the 4 in the up in the top corner or in the side pocket. Overplayed it a lot. Overplayed that one a lot. He's calling it in the lower left corner. It's gonna have to go 3 rails out, get a shot. The back of the middle of the table, get a shot on the 8 ball. ran in today. Nice shot. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it could have been because he was drawing it a bit. Got a really good bump off of that shot. One. Oh, he almost crashed. Got that one. 10-1. 10-1 for the Eliminators. Score after 4 games is 40-19. All right, so I'm up. I gotta play.
Who playing? You?
Yeah, score is 40-19. Fifth game in the first round.
40-19. Who?
Eliminators.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I was just informed the score is 40-19. Eliminators won the first round. We got Gino getting up to play. Look like he's going to be playing Love. 2 good players. Yeah, so with videotaping or recording games like this, streaming games, you get to go back and look at where in the run where did the run break down. And for me, it was the 5 ball. I would have played the 5. Well, the game would have ran. I'd have played the 5 to come back out the center to play the 6. But about 2 o'clock, come run and just bump dribble off the long rail and move to 3. But being a new game, new set, just broke his favorite break. Slightly cost the table. And these are the kind of tables where he sort of saws over his competition. You could get beat easily with a table like this. Well, playing, Seems to get excited for tables. Cluster tables. It's such a strong safety game. And a strong run-out game.
Good try, Gino.
Alright. All about decision here now. Got an opportunity to play the 13 now. I would take the 13 now and move to 11. They showed me that you got to play it with pace to be able to bump the to one, because you know you can run into the one. I mean, ideally you want to run into the one, but the question is when you run into the one, you definitely want to shot on 11, so you play it with pace, just enough. But if you run into it too thick, you can bump it out of the way. Because right now you need a shot on the 11 to get the 12 ball. You can get a ref calling if you don't try to take that shot. Second shot. Now the question is whether or not he has the angle to sink. To sink below the 9. You don't need to be playing that shot all too hard. But he said that's opportunity. Yeah, he could play the 40 and plenty inside English and bump into the 2 wall. That would be my intention. But it'll have to be executed. Take a lot on his part to execute that shot. It's jumping up off the shot. I mean, you can see he had every intention to play it with the inside, but you just can't be jumping up off the shots like that. You have to commit to that shot, stay down and play it. Under 6. I can't see the 3 from where I'm sitting. He's at the table. Okay, he can make it. He went for the save. Why wouldn't he? Took out the short stick. He's gonna go for a jump. A miracle jump here because there's really no chance of making this shot. Just trying not to give up ball in hand, which told me, wow, who am I? Wow, that's the hell of a shot, eh? Wow, Yeah, but when you when you play shots, you gotta be thinking, can I win with this shot? You know. Get it? If you didn't give up all in hand, so has to play this rock out. Again, 14 ball is right back, pretty much in the same spot it was in before. And Gino has all the advantage. The 3 ball isn't tied up anymore. And you do a number of things here. You could play the 1 down in the corner pocket, and he could play that. Still has the opportunity to play the 2-way. He also has a 6 that he could float, come around to get back to center table to be able to deal with the remaining 3 balls. So I think he's going for the 6. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot that could go wrong. I mean, if he had played it 2, so he could have ended up behind 8, but right him on the base, there wasn't much that could go wrong with that. Just run. Yeah, he didn't need to do that. But again, 14 ball is on the end rail up there, a whole lot you can do with it. And so this is what happens when you're in 1 ball L. Love is in 1 ball L right now. I mean, what does he do? Play a big fancy bank on the 14 and let the cue ball go, and then end up with another bank on the 8. What does he do? He certainly got the 14 corner pocket, but the cue ball goes wild. Keating has to commit to something. You gotta commit to either cutting the ball or banking the ball. You gotta commit to something. And like that. Yeah, you just gotta trust your ability to either float this 1 ball into the side pocket, or just you gotta punch it down in the corner pocket with every intention to come back over for the 3. Yeah, he's going for the 3 ball. Got up there, yeah. It's a good shot. Worked out pretty good. You could either draw this or just stun it back for a shot down the corner pocket on the 8. Wow, fancy dancer. sure.
Close it out.
So back to the shot that Lav had. I mean, like the way I would cut that shot, I would with a shot like that, like a 90-degree cut, and from such a distance, the way I would have cut that with inside English, because my intention would have been to lag it somewhere near the corner pocket, probably tie up the corner pocket. If I don't make it, at least try to tie up the corner pocket. When you cut a shot like that. So at the end of the first round, it's 50-25. It's a hell of a lead going into the second round. Who's coming out first, you know? Who's coming out? Mikey. All right, folks, so they gearing up for the second round. I'm gonna take a short break. Be back in about 2 minutes.
They got put in something.
Yeah. Yeah, friends. Do it again in a second now.
I got something special.
You got a commercial break?
No, not yet. Not yet. But
You know it would be good to play highlights from last game.
yeah.
Alright, end of the first round, score 50-25. Start the second round now, Jerome versus Lamar. Lamar with the break.
Before we start the second round, just take a look at the team standings. After 2 weeks, we got the Eliminators in first place, followed closely by the Islander Monsters, the Bounty Hunters, and the Vipers. It's gearing up to be a pretty exciting season. It should be close. We got some really good teams coming into the league. It should be fun.
What's that? The countries like Jamaica, they almost, I don't want to say breed, but they almost like the government send people out there to you know what I mean? It's like looking at what kind of money at the end of the day going back to Jamaica. Can they send them money going to play back? Yeah.
So at the start of the second round, the score is 50-25. First came up, Jerome and Omar. We call him Jag. He's a straight shooter, very aggressive.
So, what point are you on? What are you going to talk to you now? Is it down?
Pretty soon.
Looks like he's gonna attack the 8. It's a bit clustered over in that area. Nope. Nope. You may have to use the 14 ball to get in between the 8, 6, and 7. Tight space. And he overran that shot just a bit. It's been around side at 13 ball. This may be a good time to get the hit. Nah, it's soft. Pretty sure he's gotta go for it now. Cut it a bit. Shot it straight into the rail. A couple of balls in trouble here. 5 and the 3 with no pocket. The 4 ball. The front of the 8 ball. They have to bank. See, you don't have a pocket for the 5 and the 3.
Right.
Yeah. 4 ball got a bank. I was stretching to get that. That was not a good attempt. Yeah, until the 9 goes past the 6. If it does, it's pretty close. Got a shot on the side, but he doesn't like it. This is a bit thin. I like it. He'd be running into the 6 ball. Just gonna take him to the long rail. Just gotta not hit it too hard. Not put too much spin on this. Knock it on the rail. Just gotta cinch this ball. Try not to do too much with it. You overcut it. Just opportunity Omar's been looking for, but still not even. Again, the 5 and the 3 doesn't have a pocket. The 4 ball goes past the 8, but he doesn't have the full pocket. About 3/4 of the pocket. That didn't help. That didn't help. And he loses. Jerome win 10-3. Right now, cue ball ninjas aren't putting up much of a fight. Score after 6 games is 60-28. We're going to hand the mic over to Jerome right now.
All right, so I want to say good evening to each and every one of you, all of the viewers out there, whether you're from the Bahamas or you're viewing from the U.S. I see the stream has about 500 views right now, so please stay tuned. And of course, just now you watched a match between, Jerome, one of the greatest in the Bahamas, and of course, Michael. And it was a relatively shaky match. It's warm-up time, really, so persons were having a little, getting used to what's happening here. But coming up now, you're going to have a very interesting match. These are two very good players, Seti from the Eliminators and the other guy. Yeah, so Sheldon is very good as well, one of my buddies from way back in the day. So I'm sure he'll find it pretty interesting to hear how I feel about him during the stream. And he's up for the break. Many years ago, he'd been struggling to break, and I hope he caught on by now. I haven't seen him in quite some time, but we'll see if he finally got the hang of breaking. And there goes the break. And apparently he learned nothing. It's still the same from 15 years ago. So now Seti approached the table, and I'm guessing he is probably going to take small at this time, but I'm not too good at selection, so he may see something even better than I'm seeing. But I'm guessing that's what he's going to do. Well, bigs are quite open, so he may just take the 12 to the side pocket. That should be a good shot, good opening shot. Pretty easy, but it opens up the table to other options. All right, just as I thought, he sunk that one. Now the 13 could be used to break up the 11, which would be the best shot for him to take at this time, as the 11 is the only problem ball on the table, so it's good to get to it early. Oh my gracious, he missed the shot. He must be still have first game jitters, even though this is his second game. He's going to get the hang of it. Now Sheldon is not really left with much options other than the 5. If he can play this good, though, it can set him up for a good run. Right, so he's going for the 6. Seems as if he is using high top to come off the rail and go back for the 2. Oh my gracious, he missed a shot. I guess he was going for the breakup. I don't know. But you know, sometime in amateur pool, it's quite difficult to, you know, foresee what the shooters are going to shoot, because you know they're at different levels, so they might not quite choose what would be the, you know, easiest or most sensible shot to take at that time. But that's a part of the development of the game. You know, more work you put in, more pros you watch, then you're going to learn to make better choices in the game. So hopefully soon persons get it going. And said he played the 12 ball, set up for the 9. His challenge is really going to be to get that 11 out. I want to see how he's going to do that, because the 14 ball seems to be leading him to the 10, but I want to see how he's going to get that 11. All right, so he played it with a lot of spin. He's on the, seems as though he's going for the 13 at this time. Perhaps he's going to try and get that 11 now. We'll have to wait and see what he's going to do. You know, back in the day, he was the master of English, so we're going to see if he puts some English into his shot. All right, so he is choosing to get the 14 now instead. And he blasts it. He bumps the 11. The 11 is out. Basically, it could be out from here because everything is in the open now. It's a bit close to balls, but everything is basically open. He's going to need to play some precise positioning with the cue ball, but once he can pull that off for the next 2 shots, then that should be it. The most difficult thing with this is getting from the 10 to be able to get in the back of the 11 to put it in the same pocket that the 13 is. And he didn't play that quite good, so it's going to be even more difficult now for him to get back to that 11, because he doesn't have the angle to even break it out. So going to see what he's going to do. So a referee's called for that shot. You have super referee Eugene heading to the table. And it seems as if he's going to be settling for maybe a bank. That's the only thing I see. But you know, these guys, they can pull off a whole host of shots. They're at the top of the game. So we'll see what he chooses to do. And he missed the 10. Oh man, it maybe been closer than I thought to the 3 ball. But it was a good shot. So now the table is turned over to Sheldon. Everything is basically in the open. You have a little trouble between the 4 and the 1. That can be a little problem, but if he can just get that open right now off the 3, then there's no more problems left. got it open, but he didn't leave himself much of a shot. Oh man, this game is getting hard to watch. With every shot, it's like you gotta cringe, you know? No one is getting any good rolls in this one. He seemed to be calling the 2 ball straight up. Some very difficult shot. 9 out of 10 difficulty. And it did not go according to plan. And he just left the table wide open. This should definitely be out for Cedric. Let's see what position he's going to play for on the 10 ball. That 10 ball is really deep in the pocket. All right. Not bad. It should be it from here. And he placed a lot of spin on that one. Oh man. Now he's left with a ridiculous cut. But this shouldn't be much of a challenge. Just hope he doesn't scratch. All right, and he played that rather easy, and that's the game between Sheldon and Cedric. Now, of course, I'm going to be turning it back over to Eugene. That was my segment of this commentating. Thanks for listening, all of my viewers out there. See, we went up to about 900 now. So that's doing even really good. But the score is 70-30, 70 the Eliminators, and the cue ball Ninjas are 30. I don't think they brought their swords tonight, but we'll see how it turns out. It's still a lot of pool to play, and you know pool can go anyway. Well, anyway, except in this game, we're not looking for much of a change throughout. But we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for more exciting pool news. And of course, exciting pool commentating right here.
That was Jerome Wright on the mic with color commentary. We hope to get him back in a couple of minutes for the next comedy hour. Hope you guys like that. Guy is hilarious. All right, the next matchup is Mike versus Stereo. Mike to break. Cue Ball Ninjas are down by about 40 points after 7 games. They need to make a big push right now. A couple of runouts. They have 3 more games to go in this round. It's got to start now. And another dry break. It's got a couple of problems here. It's got the 10 and the 9 ball together. The 12 ball is behind the 1 and behind the 8. The 4 ball is on the rail, on the long rail close to the side pocket. This rock is definitely going to take some work. He's going for the 15 in the corner, looks like. Let's see what he does with this. Got the 12 ball out a bit. Go in the side pocket now.
Everything all right over there, buddy?
May have to shoot the 11 or the 10 now. 11 go in the top corner.
You what, buddy?
Or the bottom corner, if you're looking at the camera. 10 ball goes in the side pocket. That opens up the 9 ball. If you place the 10, just got to get a shot on the 12 afterwards. He's playing for the 11. If he rolls forward, he runs into the deuce ball. And goes in the direction of the 8. Just like that. He has a shot on the 14 in the side. If he really wanted to, he could play the 12 ball right now. Then he wouldn't have, I don't think he has anything after that. 12 may need to be his last shot. This is where it starts to get tricky. Stays right there for the 10 ball. Maybe the 9. Can't tell. It's a 10. Okay. It's looking good now. Plays a 12. Comes back almost to where he is right now. Has a shot on the 9, 13. He has to get back up in the corner. I would have played. I'd play for the 13 just now. 9 in the side, 8 in the same side. He's absolutely straight on this 9 ball, so the best he could do, maybe come back to where he is again. Just draw just a little bit more and play the 13 in the same corner pocket. And come up one rail. He does? Big angle on the 13. He's gotta do some stuff with this cue ball. He's playing it in the opposite corner pocket. It's a big scratch wrist. Okay. He's looking at it. Yeah, he's calling it. He's calling it in the left corner pocket. Big shot. Good shot. This is for the run out.
Superstar.
8 in the side. Mark the pocket. Nails it.
Way to go, Sal.
It's 8-ball run out. Stario. Pretty tough table. Pretty tough table. It's good out.
Stario or Dario?
Round it up.
Score is 80 to 30. Eliminators lead by 50 points. Up to break, we got Lav versus Duran. Lav gets the 4 and 14 to drop. Let's see if we can see the 13 ball in the corner. Yes, the 11 ball tied up a bit. At the moment, it doesn't have a pocket. He's going to have to make something out and strike pretty good, by the way. He's really feeling aggressive. He played a 6-ball combination on the 13. Opened the 11 ball up. But the cue ball is on the reel, so it makes it kind of tough. The same for the solid balls. 2 and the 6 in there with the 11. The 2 ball has a pocket, but only one. He's calling the 9 on the side. He made it. May have left a shot on the 10 ball in the corner. Oh, a tough cut on the 15 ball. That's about it. Maybe the 12 goes past in between the 7 and the 1. It does look like he's shooting at it. And he missed it. He overcut it a bit. Duran is calling the 1 past the 12 ball. So I guess he has a pocket. He doesn't have a full pocket. Stop right there and play the 7 in the corner. Looks like he's gonna nudge the 10 a bit.
Let them
I to give him no tumbles, 4 tumbles.
We are here live at the Boom Boom Room for all your pool playing needs. You ready to get nice? Looking for some good food? Come on down. Got Roger Major has his apron. He's in the kitchen. Chefing it up. All right, back to the game. And left himself a tough cut on the 2. He may be spinning off of the 13 ball to try to get that 6 ball out. Yep. Play the 6 in the side or the corner. I can't tell from here. Plays it in the side. He's running into the 11 ball and he may get stuck behind that ball. Called it in the side. He's gonna have to pump that 11 ball out a bit.
Beautiful
Good
shot.
straight. Good shot. Shot 3 in the corner, 8 in the opposite corner. Just gotta mark the pocket. Oh, overcut it a bit. Got away with it off the 12 ball. Another big game by the Eliminators. At 10-2. 10-2, Duran wins. It's 90-32. The Eliminators lead. It's the last game in the second round. And I'll be playing Durchin. For this game?
Jerome, you coming in next? Oh, Eugene, you up now? All right, so. Oh, by the way, I'm back, folks. We got Gino and Durchin. Durchin setting up for the break. It's breaking from the right. Breaking right outside the box. This is a head ball break. Yeah, head ball. Pretty good results. Got the 3-9. Looking kind of tricky there. And you got like the 15, 1 and 4. Kind of tricky. So what do you do now? Take the 7, pump them out. If you decide to go small, I think I would go. I don't like the 7. So he's committed to going big. You gotta make some decisions real quick now. I mean, you can take this 12 and break out to 15, or you're gonna take the 14 and break out to 9. I mean, that gotta be your thought process now. You can't sit. I wanna see what he does here. And he makes an attempt. So right now you gotta be making a decision. Am I gonna bail out? Or I can go try to play hero and run this table out. Obviously, the table can't run. Yeah, I think it was high time to give the table back. For some of you who remember in the beginning of this game, I told you about the 95% theory. Well, most of the games, 95% of the games are won by guys running out the table, messing up the run, and then losing the game. And this could easily be one of those games right now. Not too bad, at least he had a plan. He played a containing shot, well, played a two-way shot. I'll be willing to bet $1 billion that in the next 1 or 2 moves, Gino can make a move to dress up the 3 ball. I don't see a break shot. Actually, I do see a break shot. You could play the 6, come back up for the 1. The 7 goes and the 4 goes. What is he doing? He's going up bike. Like I said, Gino being Gino, he moved the 7 into a strategic spot now for the breakout. Question is whether or not Tershin saw that. You don't want me moving this ball now because now the opponent is okay, he plays safe. It's a pretty smart shot. He moved it to a position where it's not really not in trouble like it was before. Bad shot. I don't know what he was thinking now, but as we'll see as the game plays out. Certainly wouldn't have been a move I'd make. I want to leave a ball in there now because now we plump in the middle of a cat and mouse game. Who's the cat? Who's the mouse? You decide. So the question is what's the advantage right now? Definitely Gino in the driver's seat because he got the 7 or the 2 ball for a breakout on the tree. The 9 ball is a big ball on the tree now. And he just moved a pretty strategic ball because the 6 ball didn't go in any but one pocket. Now it goes anywhere. If he intended to swing that, Dershin has an opportunity now with this cue ball being a bit off the rail. He can, he has to go aggressive now. I couldn't see. I would low left this with the intentions to come back up to touch the tree on the 9 with the 2 recovery balls. I mean, you have the 12 ball up in the corner pocket and the 10 ball laying in the side. That would have been my opportunity to try and break out the 3-9. Stars, moon, and sun without that line now. Well, I could be wrong with these 3 balls setting out in the middle of the table. It's a lot of opportunity. He has a big opportunity now, and I mean, you right now you're going for the breakout now. Like right now, unless you're playing the 15, float the 15 down to 6, to let it go behind the 8. You go for the breakout now. What the hell was that? What in the world was that? He gave himself an opportunity there. If I were Gino, I would be moving the 3-9 now. I would have taken that opportunity to dress up the 3-9 just, if only just a little bit. Even if I still contain the 9 to the rail, I would have begun to dress it up a bit, because when you come off the 7 for the breakout, you try to score points, so you try to win this game. I didn't even see him set up for an angle to try and go for a breakout after he played a 15. He just has a flat angle now on the 15 to do absolutely nothing. Now for Hercules. Superman, whatever superhero shot right now to try and what the hell does he do now? Other than float the 15 to the pocket. Be in front of him. Wow. Worked out pretty good. What do you do here? Oh, and if you can play that, I mean, you gotta commit to sinking the 7 ball and loading it up with high, loading it up at high top so that you take the cue ball up to the long rail. Sorry, up to the short rail. Interesting. I would have just hit over 3 o'clock inside to come 2 reels back out to center, but he didn't choose to do it another way. I mean, it's more than one way. Skin a cat. That's his way of doing it. It's a very good shot. He has a stun angle or yeah, I think he was pretty straight on that ball. When you got a sinking ball like that, it's hard to put English on it to move. You know what I mean? I would have played that with more stun than anything else. Gresham was in the driver's seat. Now he puts himself in the pressure cooker. Hey?
Yeah, sure, I'll leave it right there.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright, Gino.
Wow. So I expected Dershin to, well, I'm pretty sure his team expected him to secure the first win for their team tonight.
Where goes it up?
You know what we're doing. Do you want me to touch it? Or you gonna play night? Boy, I was just about to give to Mike over to Jerome, but he's up to play next.
He was feeling pity trying to get him
That's what I play for that. That's what I want. I can get exactly what I want. Yeah. Play for that.
Yeah.
It might have been, but again, I get exactly what I wanted. I just missed the shot.
You just didn't do exactly what you
No.
wanted to do.
All right, I'm back after that horrible game, but I got away with it. Score after 2 rounds. Eliminators 100, Cue Ball Ninjas 39. This is not looking good for the Ninjas. What the? You gotta do something. All right, Jerome up first game. Jerome versus Tallest, Durchin Sands. Durchin's trying to redeem himself after the last game. He's up to shoot. Table is open. Missed the first shot. Open the table up a bit for Jerome. his stripes. There's the 11 ball and 9. 11, 6, and the 9 tied up together. Can't tell if the 11 and 6 is wide. From here, it doesn't look like it. And the combination on the 9. I think he's going to try and follow this a bit to nudge the 11 ball out. Nope. Oh, now he has the 9, the 15, the 14, sorry. He's probably going to try and spin a bit into the 6 ball again. He overplayed it. Overplayed it. Got the point on the 14. Turchin has a really good chance to win this game from here. If you get the 6 past the 15, still. Yep, a really good chance. Everything's in the open. In the side, deuce in the corner, 7 in the opposite side, 8 ball in the corner. Is this going to be the cue ball ninja's first win? Is it going to be on Jerome? We'll see. Whoa. I'll wipe his feet. Get into that pocket. Deuce. Stun the deuce. Come off the rail. Oh no. No. Well, we got okay. Got okay. That's a 7 on the side. But he's probably going away from the 8 ball, so he's going to leave a tougher cut on the 8. Nope, he was able to tap it in. Good shot. Searching for the first win for the Ninjas. Said he's not going out like that. We're going to interview Jerome after this game.
Thank you for giving him confidence.
Yep. Stop. Completely derailed that train that was the Eliminators. There's no 150 for the Eliminators. Scoring that game was Turchin 10, Jerome 4.
Say, Brent?
Score after 11, Eliminators 104, Cue Ball Ninjas 49. See if the Ninjas can keep it going here.
Stay on the maybe.
I'm trying to get Jerome back in the boot, but seems to be packing up. I don't know if he liked what happened just now. Try break. Cedric up to play. He's got a good chance of a run out here. All the stripes are open. Toughest shots maybe the 14 and the 12. One of them definitely go in the side pocket. And I'll open up the other. Stripes are all bundled up in the middle of the table. He may, I mean, he has a cut on the 9. It's thinner than he'd like, but he'd go up table, be able to go up table, get the 10 or the 15 next. No. He's going after the 14 in the side. It's a blind pocket. I underplayed it, but he tied up the 13 ball, so it's not a straightforward out for anybody right now. If I was Mike, I may play the solids. Play the 1 ball, you can leave yourself an angle on that 6 ball. That was stripes. Now I just got to figure out a shot to attack that 13. At the moment, I don't see it. He's come to visit. I can't tell what he's doing. Called a safe. And he got away with it a bit. 12 ball hit the side pocket, stayed in the middle of the table. So if he gets back, he has a break ball. If I was Cedric, I would play the 7 ball into the 12. Push the cue ball up into that stack and move that 12 from the side, from the middle of the table. Just got to keep it up table. 14 ball is still a problem for Mike. Something similar to that. He didn't want it to go by the corner, but it's still pretty good. Mike called the 13 in the corner, in the side pocket. So he's kicking out here. I guess he has a pocket. He did. Did not get it. And he opened up Cedric's 3 ball. It's not looking good for the cue ball ninjas at this point. See if Cedric is able to hold it together. He's peeking to see if he can see the 1. You can see the 1. Could come off the rail and give himself a shot at the 4 ball next. Playing the 7. Probably going over the same rail with the 4 and the 3 is. Shot on the 6 on the side. He's got to do something with this 4 ball. Can't tell how much space he has between the 13 and the 3 now. Didn't leave an angle though. putting a better spin on this. Oh, trying to pump that 14. Got it. Again, can't tell how much space he has between the 3 and the 4, like between the 3 and the 13 ball. It may be able to go. Too much spin, too much speed. It's got the 5 in the side still. A 2 ball is a problem. Referee called to the table. Yes, you can see the 3. Play for it.
Beautiful shot.
Very nice. Very nice. Good bump on the deuce. Bit of a tough cut. Blind pocket. But it's playable.
Nice cut.
Finishes here. It's another 10-3 for the Eliminators.
Beautiful.
Good finish. It's 114-52 after 12 games. Three games left to play. Eliminators could potentially finish the 144, and the Cue Ball Ninjas could potentially finish with the 82. See if they can salvage this match. Stereo with the break. Last game stereo got an ERO. See if he can do it again. Got a ball to drop. Again, not an easy opening shot. I don't know if he has a pocket for anything right now. don't think he has anything to stop. Hmm? Possibly the 14 in the side, but I don't think he can see the whole ball. He's calling it. He could see the whole ball. Pretty easily, too. Gotta figure out a break. That 13, 12, 15 ball. Maybe if he moves to 11, comes back around, the 13 goes. But I don't know if the 15 or the 12 has a pocket. He's got a shot on the 11. Broke it. What now? There's a 15 going inside. He's calling it. If he makes it, it's going to stop right there for a shot on the 12 ball. Where's the 13 going to go?
Good shot, stop.
Perfect. He is absolutely perfect. Nine ball, roll up just a bit. Past the line at 13. Play the 8 ball in the opposite side pocket. There we go. I guess it didn't go on the side. Starry's playing it in the corner.
Good shooting, stop.
It's 2 back-to-back of stereo, 2 runouts. ERO with a score of 10-2.
Y'all don't pay for your arrows. Y'all pay for a treat. You gotta get a treat.
No, we don't pay for none. We stopped doing that a long time ago. Harry was breaking us.
Yeah.
Good shooting.
I had to break it up.
Cue ball ninjas starting to pack up. See the writing on the wall. 124 to 54. Once again, the team standings after 2 weeks, then Eliminators at the lead, 524 points. Cue Ball Ninjas was sitting in 11th place before the start of this game. I'm pretty sure that's going to drop. think this is the fourth game in the third round. It's the last two games. Duran versus Ash. Ash to break. Ash with a pretty big break just now. I don't know what it's about.
What be about you?
Alright, I'm back. I'm not sure if Ash took a shot. But again, that's a pretty big break. Looks like he's playing the 3-ball in the side pocket. Just cinched this. Leave himself a shot on the 1-ball. Put a deuce in the side. I think he's going to take the 1. Overplayed for the deuce a bit. He's playing the 1. He's probably going to go to the rail. Got the deuce. He's got a shot on the deuce. That 8-ball doesn't have a pocket down at the bottom of the tee. Maybe we can bang it out. Maybe we can play a 6-ball off the 15 or the 5 off the 15. Leave himself a shot. Another ball. Yeah, attack it soon. Otherwise, he's going to end up having to bang the 8-ball up. More than likely. I'm sorry. Didn't realize that was still up. He's going to have to move this 15 ball. He's lining it up. Maybe he's going to try and nudge it off with a 15, just get the 15 out of the way. So that the 8 ball passes. He's got to not block the pocket. He's got to not block the pocket for the 6. He did not get what he wanted. Has one more chance at it. Otherwise, at that angle, he's definitely going to have to bang that 8-ball out of there. Nope. But he missed the 6 ball. Now Durana's something to think about. Choices, choices. What do you do here? It's not an easy save right now because the 6 ball is in the pocket and the 8 ball has a pocket. This bottom right corner pocket. It's gonna have to get a shot on that 9 ball. I think what I would have done, I'd have played his 12, get the 11 ball. Nope. I would have played for the 11 and the 9, sunk the 6 ball, and that's tough cut because I don't think the 8 ball bounce past the 14 ball from that angle. It's a big angle. I don't know what I'm trying to do here.
Hit it, bump it, bump it. Bump it.
He went for it. Such a big angle though. I think he came close to flirting with that corner pocket, to tell you the truth. So he's shooting over the top of the 14 a bit. Made it look easy. Q-Ball Ninjas with another win and 10-4. Score going into the last game is 128 to 64. Get it, Lava?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and I am back. Yes, it's me, the one and only Jerome, the Jagosaurus Rex, and of course, I'm right. And this is, well, I think this is the last game of this match, and it didn't shape up to be exactly what we expected. The Q-Ball Ninjas have been doing a phenomenal job so far, and we expected more of a fight. But it seems as though the diamond table, which a lot of league players aren't used to playing on, is costing them dearly tonight. But we're going to charge forward. We're going to close it out. See how it goes with this game. Coming up, it's Eugene versus someone from the other side. Once they walk up, we'll see who it is, and we'll start from there. So it is Eugene and Sheldon. It's Eugene's break. Last break of the match. Let's see what he gets on the break. If he's going to go for a big break. Yes, he did. And he got one to drop so far. Nothing else is moving. Look at the 6. And the 6, it held up in the pocket. So let's see if he's going to make a wise decision. What he's going to choose. And it's a table that's, it has a few balls in clusters. But you have the skills to break him out and run the table from here. But let's see what he decides to do. If he's going to run and play safe, or he's going to try to go for it all. Well, you do have a few more strike balls in the open than solid. However, if he goes for the 4, he might be able to break out the cluster from early because he does have a 13 and the 10 tied up. So let's see what he does. He might use the 12 ball to break those out. So he might take the 9 for a start and shot. Let's see. And he is going for the 9. Oh my gracious, he missed it. The first shot, he missed it. Oh man, that must be nerve-wracking for him. Probably still having nightmares from the game he played before in the second round. Hopefully he can shake this off and persevere so we can close it out strong. Sheldon is at the table. He is going for the 9. And he plays the 9, and he now sets up for the 14 ball. Now, I don't know if he's going to try and use this 14 to get a better shot, but he is taking the 11 from here. I guess he's going to use the 12 ball. Oh, he's going for the 12. Wow, it seems as though he is just in the art of sinking balls right now. He's not really working on how he's going to be breaking out his cluster with the 13 and the 10. Oh man, he's truly playing like an amateur at this point. Now he's going for a 10 out of 10 difficulty shot. And of course, misses it. Oh man. Leaves the table kind of open for Eugene. Eugene have many shots to pick from. This is a pretty runnable table. But yes, that's pretty much it. That should be it from here. He broke out his only clustered ball, and he have options in the pocket to start off for an easy shot to set up for the rest, and this should be a easy out. Let's see how he plays it out. He's going for the 6 now. Oh, really nice. He played the 6 and bumped the 1 ball right at the side pocket, so that's going to be another easy shot. Now he might be able to take that 1 now and play even easier shot next. He's playing the 1 ball down the table to the corner pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, that's when you're feeling comfortable. Because that ball was dead in the side and he elected to play it in the corner pocket. He's feeling real comfortable at this time. Comfortable with being able to run this relatively wide open table. Got a little out of shape there on the 7. I'm sure the 7 is the next ball he would have wanted to take. He's still going to take it, but it's a harder cut. And of course he made it. The 3 is basically in the pocket, and that's going to line him up for the 4. Don't see any issues here. This should be a easy run out. Oh my gracious, he misses the 3. That must be the commentator's curse. How could he have done that? And he got no position on the 4. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh man, that was bad. Let's see what Sheldon is going to do. He is heading out for the 10. I'm guessing next he's going to go for the 13. Hopefully you can either pull back or go forward so you can put it in the corner pocket. We'll see what he elects to do. Oh my gracious, he misses as well. Oh man. He lets Eugene back at the table with 2 balls basically in the pocket. He must be feeling all bubbly inside right now, being able to get back at the table. That was totally supposed to be an out. But you know, when you're in these situations and your team are looking on you, you know, sometimes you can get the jitters. So, and Eugene plays that shot beautifully. Lines up perfect for the 8. 8 ball to the side. This is really a Christmas gift. I'm guessing Sheldon is feeling a little like Santa Claus tonight. Hopefully he doesn't miss this like the 3, and he makes it. It's pretty easy, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. For all of you viewers out there, whether you're locally viewing or you're viewing from abroad, thank you for tuning in live to the Eliminators versus the Cue Ball Ninjas game. It wasn't the match that we have expected. As I stated earlier, we have expected more fight, but nevertheless, it was a good game, and you know, they put in the work, so hopefully they put in some more work, and we go from there. Thank you for tuning in, and do have a wonderful night.
That's it?
Fucking horrible. They're so bad.
It's a gifty. It's a walking.
Yeah.
That's a shellacking.